I went from being a broke high school student to become a six-figure mobile software engineer freelancer in less than 6 years. This story started in high school when I almost got repetent on my computer science class. I was not able to understand and figure out why we need to write terminal C++ based code and why do we need to sort 1 to 3 to be sorted 3 to 1, and I simply was not able to focus. When I started high school, I got a camera, and with that camera, I started to take photos and videos. I quickly became a successful photographer, in my opinion, in my field, and that distracted me from my original idea to become a software engineer. After a few months of making content, I needed a place where I wanted to highlight it, and social media was not yet on that level. So my idea was to create a personal website where I can showcase my work so others can find as well. How do I create a website? I have no idea. So I sat down and I created my very first WordPress-based personal website for myself, and I started showcasing my work. I enjoyed it because it was not simply some algorithmica and some black and white terminal coding, but it actually required a little bit of design, a little bit of creative thinking as well. In the summer of 2015, when my photography career would have skyrocketed due to the contracts and due to the engagements I have been secured, I broke my leg on the first week. So everything got cancelled. And I found a local internship where I was able to play around with whatever I wanted, and I started enjoying coding. I never enjoyed coding things that I cannot see or I cannot quickly get to it. So basically that was the moment when I realized I want to work with mobile apps, because Android was already on a stage where you quickly were able to create an app, hello world, a button, and it was on your phone. So I started to play around and create personal mobile apps. I have created with one of my colleagues an app which got more than 1 million downloads. Back in time, it was pretty nice, and we actually made some money out of it. And later on, we collaborated with different local entities to create different type of local mobile apps. When I got to university, of course, I followed my computer science classes. I got distracted again because I hated again what they were teaching to us. On the first week of university, I bought a drone. In the meantime, my photography engagements got dropped down, and I intentionally started to spend much more time on coding, learning how to code, and learn how the fundamentals of an app or a software architecture works. So how you can actually create a product that will last and will be reliable on the long term. Due to the nature of my network and to the fact that what I was doing besides university, there was always something that I was able to work on. A website, a mobile app, a freelance engagement, a freelance gig, some photo-related work or some social media related work. And I always had a tendency to go together with social media, with website creation and mobile app creation. And this was the birth of Offerit Studio, which is a brand that I created in 2016. And by the time I almost finished university in 2019, we already had so many engagements that we started to hire. I had a co-founder who helped me establish the fundamentals, but he quit early, so I was alone figuring out everything. And it was a beautiful journey until it lasted, because I realized quite early in 2021 that I really like working with other people for other people, but I don't like the fact that I'm not in my creative space anymore. I lacked all the business know-how and the tips and tricks how to do a small business. And due to the complexity of it, I decided it's way better to step back and do something else. And in 2021, I had to take the courage and call our clients to tell them that, hey guys, sorry, we are ending the contracts because we are shutting down our current operations. I did that, and I went back working as an Android developer, and I got myself hired in a local company where I was able to start learning again what mobile software engineering means, what are the new trends, what are the new tech that is present and how this would shape the world of mobile. And ever since then, my main and biggest focus was developing mobile apps, developing native mobile apps on Android and iOS. In the meantime, as always, I didn't really stop thinking about photography, videography, or other creative areas, but I found myself pretty productive and open in this world because mobile development, it's not only about coding, but it's about aesthetics as well, UI, UX, and constant improvement. So that being said, I would like to invite you to come along to this wonderful journey. My main idea is to talk as much as possible about what it takes to launch a successful mobile app, what it takes to launch digital software as a service products, what it takes to launch AI apps now in this new crazy world, and document my own entrepreneurial journey. If you're still watching, please hit that subscribe button because it would mean the world to me, and thank you so much.